What's up, YouTube? What is up, Steam blockchain? So today I want to talk about a topic that I'm gonna call portals into other worlds. What I mean with that. So first I wanted to do a video on portability. Portability, how the way humans, well, in a way humans have always sort of been moving around. But I think that maybe the last 50 years or so, we kind of took a little bit too long break maybe between moving around. And what I mean with moving around is people have always been looking for better land and where opportunities exist. Now we still mainly do this in the digital world, I would say. But I think that we may see a hybrid quite soon, where just because of technology, robot cars, automated delivery, it's going to increase people's awareness for, wait a sec, if this thing can be portable, a human being can also be portable, more portable. Yes, there are people right now, a few people, doing the portal effect, being in an airplane, being in a car, especially being in a car, go to a place to do some work. But I think that when robots really do all of that transportation, which in many ways I think they already do, in many ways I think they even, like most airplanes, I think they're sort of already controlled by robots in terms of the landing and the start. Is that really by robot? I think I heard somewhere that most of the travel in an airplane, I mean, it's all on some autopilot. Obviously they can't tell anyone that because, you know, that would sound pretty crazy. So okay, so portal. So I first I was thinking about portability. Okay, humans are exploring land a lot. Okay, portability, humans exploring land a lot. That's sort of where we started to do stuff in the world, it seems. And then we took a little bit of a break from that, watched some TV, and then we kind of felt that we were exploring sort of a virtual dimension. Okay. And the virtual dimension, humans going to portal themselves into virtual dimension in terms of, well, they take in something. Okay, that's why people have their TV on, because it's kind of engaging. It seems that something is going on. But soon I think people will realize it's very easy to create this hypnotizing event. It's not really a portal. It's just, I mean, if you just make any sort of, if you record anything and you just put it on a TV, add some background music, it sort of feels like you're doing something, or that it's a real portal into something. But it actually is an easy illusion that you easily can create. But what I think will happen, okay, so then I was considered, okay, so I started with portability, virtual and physical portal, okay, portability. Then I was considered, wait, it's like portals. Portals is an interesting topic. So portals into other worlds. So right now, I don't think we can call a TV a portal into other worlds. But when better tech comes, Web 3.0 comes, and Web 3.0 basically has the best technology possible. Where right now, the technology that we have is not really super advanced. It's very, very basic. No great privacy, no great governance, no great value distribution, no great awareness for what technology really is. But when technology improves, because it will improve, when technology improves, eventually it's going to move to, I think, this space where portals into other worlds can very easily happen by using some virtual reality technology or use some level of screen. But yeah, we already do this right now, in a way, in a very simplistic way in games, but it's so limited. like what you can do and all that. It's so limited. But soon you won't really be able to distinguish reality from a game, I think, in many ways, because it's gonna be that good. Not only that, but when you're making these, you can make these rooms, and when we have these robots that can basically look like humans, Sophia, for example, she's made in that way where you can't tell if it's a human or a robot. I mean, that's how you can do machines now. That's really going to change how people look at things. Because the first were sort of, I would say most people kind of limited in the way they're thinking, where it's like, well, that's a human. That's a human. We know that. But in the future, you won't really know if it's a human or a robot. It's kind of like with the internet in this, when we are not fully in a portal-based world, where the digital worlds right now, it's kind of weird echo chambers, centralized echo chambers, which is very lame. We don't even know how the algos work. Basically, a human is being farmed or being mined in the way that humans' attentions are being mined, and they're not, or farmed, and they're not really getting anything for it. So, yeah, portals into. I love that topic. So, for example, I noticed right now the best D app is basically a game. It's a game. It's the best D app at the moment, because the cool thing with games is they can very easily create portals into other worlds eventually, because they don't have to have users create content, like user-generated content. Like most stuff in a game, all the items and all that, it's already pre-generated. You can have in the future, when tech is even more advanced, you can have humans generate items in that game as well. But then we need better technology for that. But I think that's the future. Stuff that's already generated by game. I mean, it's about creating an experience of going into a portal of another world. And it's about creating portals into other worlds that connects with the physical world. We saw that a little bit with Pokemon Go 2016. But then you can't play it offline, it has no blockchain, it has nothing. It's not a good technology. They're not improving the game. They probably is caching it in their own pockets. It's kind of lame. It's super lame. Because and we live in this weird world where, let's say, copyright is a thing. Like, it's super stupid. I mean, it's like, it's digital stuff on a screen. How can it be copyright? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. It really does make no sense. So in a way, humans have to evolve. They have to evolve. Like, that's what we're waiting for. We can't make portals into other worlds before that. And what I'm trying to say is that with portals into other worlds, I mean, it can be the combination of the physical world, where people have to go to places that are radically different from what they tend to experience, and that you can make it also a fully digital experience where you don't have to go anywhere. So portals into other worlds can be a very exciting thing. Very. Because it's about creating something that makes a human see everything from a different perspective. Right now, people are sort of getting a 1D dimension, or maybe you can call it 2D dimension, maybe. I mean, when people are looking at a screen just, it's not really that engaging. It's not that much happening. I mean, even if I play a D-app game right now, or I'm on a user-generated content website, to generate that content, it takes like 10 minutes, and then I'm done. Like, it doesn't engage me more during the day. Like, I should be able to be productive 8 hours a day. Yes, you can do so with some games right now, but they're not blockchain-based, they're not crypto-based, they're not future-based. They're based on weird, selfish profits for that just makes the value just get strained. Then we come back to games. They're just farm games. They just want to mine humans, not make so humans have any equity in the game. It gets kind of weird. So it's going to take a lot of open-mindedness to create a world with portals into other, maybe you can call it even dimensions. And I know that a lot of people think that, or a lot of people look at the world as static, that it's fixed. But they've proven to you that it's just energy and consciousness. And even scientists have proven that in a vacuum where nothing exists, they have managed to create virtual protons and neutrons. And they've even managed to destroy them. Into not make so the energy gets transformed into something else. I mean, really destroy. Like nothing left. Truly nothing left. Not this joke. So a lot of people have heard from science in the past that energy is only going to be, energy cannot be destroyed or something like that. But we have proof that energy can be destroyed. Black holes. Okay, things can just transform into nothing. Okay, and things are also coming from nothing. So the idea of portals into other worlds, combining the physical with the digital, of course it's possible. Because the way we see the world is not really how the world is. We are only seeing it how our eyes are projecting it in our mind. It's not really how it is. And that's also why it's going to be very easy that's also why it's very easy to fool people in terms of they think they're watching something. They're not really watching something. Other animals, for example, they see the world in a different way. A lot of animals don't even see colors. So I can't say exactly how it's going to look, this portal world, because it sort of has to be an experience for a human. And it's because every human's experience is so different. There's no way of explaining it, right? Because this video is consumed in a 2D experience. And 2D is quite boring. When we have technology that takes over all of your senses, makes you portable, makes you move in the physical world, makes you have access. Access is a big key word. It makes you be the operating system of the universe. That's when we can see interesting stuff starts to happen. And surely it's possible. Surely it's possible. Because this place is pure intelligence. So much intelligence. So, portals into other worlds. I love that topic. I think humans are gonna enjoy the final product of that. Have a great day. DTube. Have an awesome day. Steam blockchain. Bye bye.